am so excited, as are all of our staff, to see you coming back on campus this next week. And I know you're excited to see your teachers and your friends, and we're grateful that we get this opportunity. But we have a few things that we need to share with you in order to be prepared and ready. So we want to talk to you about the things we're going to be doing a little bit differently.
Not all students will be back on campus in classes during hybrid. Some students will remain in distance learning. Your parents or guardians were provided information on both the hybrid and distance learning models last fall during online registration and were given the opportunity to select the plan that was right for you and your family. The students returning to in-person learning via the hybrid model have been divided into two cohorts, referred to as Cohort A and Cohort B. Students who selected to remain in distance learning will be referred to as distance learners. You can verify your designation by logging into Student View and clicking on the link that says Student Info. On Mondays and Tuesdays, Cohort A will be on campus, while Cohort B and all of the students remaining on distance learning will be at home logging in on Zoom. On Wednesdays, all students will work from home and meet through Zoom, just like we've been doing all year. On Thursdays and Fridays, Cohort B will be on campus, while Cohort A and all of our students that remain on distance learning will be at home on Zoom. Now, the bell schedule is going to be different from the one we're on now, so be sure you review the Indio High School hybrid bell schedule that's on the webpage for all of your class start times. This new bell schedule will begin Monday, March 29th for all students. Before you leave home each morning, someone in your family will complete the daily health checklist for students to make sure that you're not sick and that you are healthy enough to attend school. This could include taking your temperature. The daily health checklist for students can be found on the district website in the health plan. When you arrive at school, you may choose to be dropped off in either the student parking lot near the stadium or in the bus lane in front of the main office. You will be able to enter campus from the gates in both parking lots. While you wait to go through the gate, you will need to remember to social distance from one another, and once you get to the gate, you will be greeted by an administrator or security agent. You must be wearing your mask and have your lanyard on with your school ID so that we can scan for our attendance.
Why don't you come with me? Let's go to a classroom and see how in-person learning is going to look. Now, to be fully prepared for your safety and your teacher's safety, we've implemented a lot of safety measures. First and foremost, just like me, we have masks for everyone. When you walk in the room, there's going to be hand sanitizer in every classroom, and you'll have a bucket of wipes that's available so that everyone can use those to wipe down their work areas so that you feel safe. We've also made sure that all of our furniture is socially distant so that we are following the guidelines that have been given to us by the health department. And you'll also notice in every classroom, we have an air purifier. The air conditioning vents have all had the filters replaced with the highest level of safety filters that will help to keep germs and things out of the air. And then each of our teachers have a plexiglass screen so that they can interact with you and you can feel safe and they can feel safe. And around campus, you'll notice there are a number of safety posters with reminders so that we can all do our best to be safe.
On the first day that students are on campus, they will be given masks, a new student ID card, and a new lanyard. The new student ID card will have an asterisk to designate that the student is assigned to one of our cohorts, and you should be allowed on campus. It is important for students to use their new student ID with the asterisk each day. You will receive your new ID card in your first period class on the first day of hybrid learning. Once students go through the gates, they can head directly to class, or on your way, grab breakfast and take a seat at one of the lunch tables. Remember, if you're eating at a lunch table, that you have to social distance. There's no hanging out in the quad or hallways and restrooms. Those will only be available during class time. As you walk through the hallways, be sure that you stay to the right and always keep moving. Pay very close attention to the directional signs that we have posted around campus and listen carefully to the instructions from the staff. As you enter your classroom, you will take 2 disinfecting wipes and head to an empty desk that is furthest from the door. Use one of the wipes to clean your desk, chair, and the plexiglass shield before you sit down. Once in your seat, get out your Chromebook and be ready to begin class. It's important to charge your Chromebook every night before you get to school because you will not be able to move seats to go and charge it. If you need to use the restroom, you will let your teacher know. They will fill out a Google form that records your name, the class you are coming from, and the time you left the classroom. Only the downstairs restrooms will be open and will be monitored by a security agent. Be sure that you social distance while you're outside of the restroom waiting. Only 3 students can be at the restroom at any one time, and every other stall, every other urinal, and every other sink will be closed. Once class is over, you will use the second disinfecting wipe to again clean your chair, desk, and plexiglass. Take both wipes with you to the door as your teacher will be checking that you throw them both in the trash can before you exit class. Teachers will dismiss students by allowing those closest to the door to leave first and then move across the room so that we are leaving in a very safe, orderly fashion. At the end of the day, you can exit through either the front gate or the gate by the student parking lot. There will be pre-packaged lunches available to you as you exit for a grab and leave. No students will be allowed to be on campus after school or to hang out in the parking lots. Be sure to have transportation arranged to pick you up promptly at 12:30 dismissal. Thank you for watching this entire video and being ready to return to school in hybrid. I want to make sure all of you are regularly checking the web page for information and updates. Check your MyDS email every evening, and make sure if you have a question to call the office or to email me, and I will send your question to the person that is best able to help me get them answered quickly. I want to make sure that you are checking on also the Google Classroom that I set up because I'm dropping the schedule in the Google Classroom as well as answers to many of your questions. We are so excited to have our hybrid students returning, and I hope to say welcome to all of you that first day, but I want to see all of my distance learning students as well zooming in with us on those classes each and every day. We look forward to seeing you all on campus soon. Everyone stay safe, wear your mask, wash your hands regularly, social distance. We'll beat this pandemic so that hopefully in the next school year we can all be together.